Because I want to change my people to other people. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Plus, let's sell some stuff while we're here.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Uh-huh. Let's see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Yay! My discount that I've never actually seen. I assume it's less than buying it at other stores, but I've never really compared it to find out. Alright, weapons. Ooh, you're worth a bit. Let's compare that to Alistair. Okay, Alistair has... whoa! No, not as good. Not as good. Liliana. Let's see. This is exactly the same. This is not as good. Come on. There you go. Alright, studded leather gloves. Not as good. I can give those to Sten. But I don't really need to. There we go. I don't really want to sell any of that yet. Okay. I don't need to buy those because I can make them. Alright. Should I talk to people? Yes, I think I shall.
Yes.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Parshera, was there anything else?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you do your own cornrows? Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
So, what are you still doing here? I can see you're right on top of that. When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Yes, yes. Goodbye.
As you wish.
Okay, well, at least I didn't lose any, you know, appreciation.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
How do you get your hair to shine like that? So you said Arl Aemon raised you?
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Uh-huh. It's not what I remember you telling Flemeth. That would explain the smell. That yours. Really? That must have been tough for them.
Well, they were flying dogs, you see. Surprisingly strict parents, too. And devout Andrastians to boot.
Uh-huh. Raised by flying devout dogs, I see. That is what they say about Anders? Yeah, sure.
That, and that they make a great deal of cheese. Funny, but the dogs never mention cheese. As a matter of fact, if you said cheese around them, they'd start growling. Isn't that odd? Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
I'm dreaming of becoming a Grey Warden. Oh, wait! I'm going to hit you very soon. No, I like that. I'm dreaming of becoming a Great Warden. Oh, wait.
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Why did he send you off to the Chantry? But you blamed him then, I take it?
I was young and resentful and not very pious. Of course I blamed him. I remember screaming at him like a little child. Well, I was a child, so I doubt he was surprised. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Huh, you were probably luckier than most orphans? Wasn't it inappropriate for the Arl to raise an orphan? No. What an awful thing to do to a child, yeah.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
And do you think the Jarl will help us? Are you sure he isn't your father? You were young? Let's go with that one.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Jarl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Yay! +3! Apparently, sarcastic bantering. You know, he would make a good Let's Player. Witty, comes up with sarcastic responses on the fly. Pretty much requirements for a lot of Let's Players. Hi, Chewie!
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
He wags his tail. Aww.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He meant well. Can't be stinkier than what normally goes into them. Ouch. Ouch. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones. Why doesn't he share his food with me? Hey. It's the thought that counts. He meant well. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Don't do it again, you war dog. You're a war dog, not a nursemaid. You heard the lady. It was a gift. You can't just throw it away like that.
I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Aww. I think Eagle Claw is very protective of his Chewie. I think you hurt his feelings. You're a mean lady. You're a mean lady.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Did the mean lady hurt you? Aww. You can leave me a half-eaten hare anytime, Chewie. No one's gonna make fun of my dog.
Yes?
Hi! I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
You said that last time. What would someone like you be doing in Lotherin's Chantry?
what is meant by someone like me?
You just don't seem to belong in a cloister. You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Sanctimonious and preachy like all other Chantry zealots. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they? Obviously, I mean a beautiful, charming woman like yourself.
And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister. All of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique. Because then, they were forbidden. And forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
I like how she didn't deny that she was charming, beautiful lady. Oh, no, stop. Oh, no, continue. So, can we go back to Lothering now? Nice. Those initiates can't have been more lovely than you. Yeah, let's do that.
Flatterer. I, however, did not take vows, and so perhaps I am not as enigmatic? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
What did you do before that? Why are you seeking safe harbor? Your skills were learned before you entered the Chantry? Yeah, let's do that one.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Okay. Yay, +6! See if she talks about anything else.
Something you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden? You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales to share? Let's do that.
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about the Darkspawn. Do you know any stories from Orlaris? Do you know any Ferelden's legends? Tales from Orlas.
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Go ahead. That sounds interesting. Yeah.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield a sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
I saw that coming. Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
What if she had to go to the restroom? I guess they had light curtains or something? Just saying. It's gotta be kind of difficult when you're wearing a full suit of armor. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
Oh! What? That's terrible!
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Avelin's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Aww. Let's move on. We don't want to hear all the stories at once. Yay, she improves +1! Let's take a look at our stats, yo. Morgan. Why do I keep saying Morganin? +1! Oh, +11, neutral. Liliana, +15. Alistair, +10. Chewie. Heck yeah, Chewie's massively 100%. It's because he's my puppy. Extend. There's a -1. Oh, Sten. Come on. We're your friends, right? Yes, let's go back to the city. And we'll take the
Indeed.
mage.
Yes.
Indeed.
Alistair and Liliana. Sorry, I'm sure her singing is a lot better than my doing. Anytime now. Yep. Anytime. Alright. We got some quests to turn in and stuff. Who's that? Sarah. Sure, why not? Let's go talk to this lady.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
They were gerbils. Man-eating gerbils, and she would have them over for tea. It was very weird.
Yes?
Sorry to tell you, but your husband is dead. Would someone like to handle this for me?
I'm sorry, but your husband has fallen in battle. You have my condolences.
What? This is terrible. My beloved.
I'm sorry. Aww. What is this? Where am I going towards? Oh, good. Exactly where I wanted to go.
Dwarven crafts.
Yes,
Dwarven
yes. Hold on to your
crafts.
dwarven crafts, sir. Alright. Finally, let's pick these locks. Oh, gosh, I hope I can. I'll be so upset if I need a 4. Yes. Haha. Bar of silver. How much are they worth?
I'll do it.
Okay. Sure hope that was worth it. Don't even know what the silver's worth. Well, let's go try and sell them, and then we'll know, won't we? Yes. Yes, we will.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar.
Oh.
In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Well, I was actually just looking for the mediumest Dwarven steel. I don't want the strongest. I think I'll just go somewhere else. I'd rather buy information if you've got any to sell.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
Okay. Let me see what's in your store now. Who are some of the important people in dinner room? What's happening in the city right now?
The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town.
Who are some of the important people in dinner room?
It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north.
I was actually hoping you would just say me. Yeah, well, you're one of the most important people because you're buying stuff for me, right? Right?
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Uh-huh. Alright, where's the silver stuff? You know what? Just go here. Bars of silver. Oh, one apiece. 150 apiece. Oh, wow. So that'll get me 9. Woo, not bad. So I made out with 5 sovereigns on that. Plus, you know, whatever I took off the guards. Not bad. Yay! So, hooray for our side. Alright, what does he have? Metal shards. I need metal shards. I need them so much. Dagger, gray iron, no, it's not. Grom sword. Hang on. Alistar. Grom sword. Oh. Plus 2 damage versus Dark Spawn. 2 of 5. I see. Alright, Dwarven heavy gloves. No. Dwarven armored gloves. No. Dwarven armor. No. Dwarven heavy armor. Ooh. Maybe. But I need more strength. Shield. No. I don't need the Berserker. Alright. You got nothing I need, so.
Dwarven crafts. Fine Dwarven crafts.
But I will take
Direct
your
from
money.
Orzammar. You won't find better.
Alright, let's go talk to Slim.
Warden, they're turning the market upside down to find the burglar who bested Arl Howe, but no one's the wiser.
Nope.
I'm going to work hard to find something worthy of your talent.
Ooh.
You need anything else?
I like that. You know of any good places to break in?
I'm following up a lead in the Palace District. I know you can't get in now, but you never know. If it all works out, it'll make you a legend.
Ooh. Okay, so when I'm able to do it, I will do it. Yeah.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
And you. And you. Alright. Turn that one in. Oh, I think I have one more body to go collect. Ugh.
Delighted.
Yes. I love how everyone just watches without judging. Oh, what's on the Chantry board?
Of course.
Oh, back alley justice. Apparently I've already accepted this one. I didn't know that. Alright, eliminate the criminals preying on the innocent dinner rooms, back alleys. Yes, yes, yes. Missing in action. Recently our hearts were lifted when many survivors of the Battle of Ostagar... Find Rexel, alright. Return to us, make her bless these men and women, and have mercy on those that fell in the blight. Sadly, one of these heroes has gone missing. Rexel served in Tyrion Logain's vanguard with distinction. Upon his return, his wife said he was prone to quit quiet reflection and frequented the local taverns. One afternoon, he left his home and never returned. This chanter was moved by the family's grief and is offering a pouch of coin for anyone who finds this hero. The chant says, in saving one man, you save us all. Yes, yes, yes. Fazil's request. Master Fazil of the esteemed guild, the Free Sailors, has informed this chanter that while the guild business, he was waylaid by bandits via guile and chicanery. I love chicanery. He lost many valuables, but in particular an antique sextant that was removed forcibly from his person. This sextant is of considerable symbolic value as it belonged to the first guild master of the Free Sailors, Master Fazil. Described the assailants as masked of foreign descent, perhaps Treventer or Free Marshes. Treventer. And unusually coordinated and crafty. He has placed a hefty sum of coin with his charter for the return of the sextant. That is all. Ooh. Logain's push. Brothers and sisters, word has arrived on the imminent conflict. Tyrion Logain's honored forces continue to root our threats to our nation, and their actions deserve support from the common people. While it is unusual to post troop movements on a public board, I believe it is necessary for brethren near the affected area to respect the honored Tyrion by aiding his troops. Provide whatever comfort you feel they deserve, and Ferelden will be stronger for it. Treat these brave soldiers as you would treat Logain himself, and spiritual rewards will be generous. I'm assuming this means I'm gonna go kill them. Sister Rana has heard reports of imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied, and my own means are few and stretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself and the Chantry. Hopefully there will be enough for a rare person we need. Alright. Skin deep. A runner sends this request from Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed source as possible. Chantry will reward this basic assistance with spiritual acknowledgement. Blah, blah, blah. There we go.
Never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
Okay, what else do we have here to do? Who's this? Who's this person? Oh, him.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the noble's rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denham won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
I don't want to kill them just because they're being annoying, but I will beat them up a little bit. What is this? Wade's Emporium. Where is that bar? There we go.
Dwarven crafts. Find Dwarven crafts.
Alright. I know just the mercenaries they're talking about. These ones over here.
What are you looking at?
You!
We're the Crimson Oars.
You know what? Hang on. Goodbye.